Volare, oh, cantare, oh.
And here we are, back in the back. The potatoes are just doing wonderfully. Those things are just such happy plants. They're just nice, and you can see they're flowering really well, and they're just growing up a storm. Over here, don't mean to shake the camera so much, I don't want to give you nausea. We got this row here of onions, and then the 2 rows of garlics, which are doing very well. The collards, the Swiss chard, are all looking real good. That red leaf lettuce is really hanging on. I thought it would be gone by now, but our pots are doing well, so we're still plucking and eating. I'm looking forward to making those Swiss chard chips from the Small Town Gardener. I saw a video this morning. If you haven't been to his channel, check it out. The Small Town Gardener, all one word. I gotta check out that recipe. Anyway, there's the collards. Now, my wife put in the purple bush beans, and you can see these electric fence posts. Those are the rows of the beans she's put in. They have not sprouted yet. And there's our tomatoes and our peppers, sweet peppers. You can see on my last garden update. The tomatoes really set in happily, and they didn't get the day of wiltiness on the transplant day that I would have expected. They just took right to it. So they get all kinds of sun all day long. So we're doing real nice here. I'm looking forward to tomatoes this year. We got 24 Cherokee purples, and there'll be a lot of good recipes and a lot of good video later. Over here is where we got the 6 chili peppers that I put in. You can see the serranos have really been happy there. The 2 tiburon peppers are doing fine, and the jalapenos, the leaves are getting good. They haven't been growing as tall, but the leaves are filling out. And there's my okra. I have, as of this morning, 16 okra plants coming up. These right here are the what are they called? Cowhorn okra, Texas cowhorn. And yesterday I counted 4. This morning there's 16. And out of those 16, 2 of them are the Clemson spineless that are down on that end. What we have here are the snow peas. And we planted them way back, I think in February. But we had such a quick, mild spring, warm spring, that these things bolted and grew. And they only started flowering. Let's see if you can see the flowers. They only started flowering about a week ago, but we thought it was going to be too hot, because the days have been in the 80s for them to fruit. But we are getting fruits, little ones. My experiences have been by this time they'd be a lot more set and a lot wider, you know, maybe like that wide and that long, but they're not. So you can see over here in the shady part, they're doing a lot better. But you get what you get. And here you can see our endless row of potted herbs and peppers. I've been busy this past week planting them. We got all kinds of herb pots. These with just the soil. And this one, she's got summer-long basil. This one we got cilantro, or no, that's culantro. We got all kinds of herbs. These big, fluffy ones that you see, like for instance, this is oh God, thyme? Yeah, I think it's thyme. They are overwintered. They're from last year. And it's amazing, because I thought they would have died in the winter, but they didn't. This dill, I would have thought the dill would have died, but no, it lasted. It's the same thing with the chives. You know, there's such tender little plants. I would have thought the first frost boom they're gone. No, they're from last year. Now you can see in these little herb pots here, that's a rosemary. That's like 2 or 3 years old. We got the herbs just popping up like crazy. That's overwintered. This is cilantro. This is savory. We got a lot of that, and this is more cilantro. But you get the idea. We got a lot of herbs. Now my peppers. I transplanted them. This here is a double pepper that I bought and seed. This is the habanero. I thought they might be a little early. I'll wait till the plane goes by, or helicopter. Yeah, that's a Mercy Hospital helicopter. Alright, these are the fish peppers in the green pots. And those are the ones from the Chesapeake Bay region. Looking forward to tasting those. I got 3 pots of those fish peppers. This one here, let's see what I wrote on the pot. Oh, this is peri-peri. I got those. This one, let's see, what's my butchalokia. Oh yeah, that's that one's good, and I'm not worried about it being in the sun like that because Boots will handle it. Piece of cake. That's the other fish pepper. Down here I have the bakludi. I've got 3 pots of bakludi pepper. Those are from Tunisia, and that's what they make harissa, that spice with, and that is delicious. They got a smoky, rich flavor, and they're not very hot at all. Over here we've got in the yellow pots, they're called mystic peppers. We started finding them at the store. They're from Canada, and they're a cow horn shaped long red sweet pepper, and they're kind of medium to thin walled, but they're extraordinarily tasty. And last fall, out of a pepper, I saved the seeds, and I just set them on a saucer to dry, and I planted them this spring, and boy, they've been the most active ones. So I'm looking forward to that. A Yucatan white. This one overwintered. It was very fruitful and very productive and tasty last year. As long as you keep them near a sunny window and a room doesn't get any cooler than 50, you're fine. And so I put it in the living room near a window, and we heat with a wood stove, so it stayed warm. It's starting to flower. Let me see if you can see some here. Very pretty flowers with the blue inside. Some of the leaves look rough, you know, they're all curly, but I've started it on a regimen last week of calcium. I got some liquid calcium that I dilute and I mix in with water that's supposed to help prevent that leaf curl. Apparently that's either overfeeding or calcium deficiency. So I know I ain't been overfeeding it, so we'll see if that helps. The Yucatan whites are a type of habanero, and they're kind of albino. They're not really white. They're more like an eggshell or cream, but they're tasty. They got an amazingly rich taste, so I liked it. So year before last I overwintered the butchalokias. This year I decided to do this Yucatan white, and I'm glad I did, because I don't even remember where I got the seeds, and I can't even find them anymore, really. So the pepper looks healthy. So there we go. That's a garden update at the Hacienda. Thanks for joining me. We'll keep you posted as the other plants grow bigger and taller, and we will see you later.